Hi everyone, welcome you all to day 6. Today's topic is releasing your inner critic. Today, you learn to break the habit of judgment and self criticism and to go beyond the need to put yourself down. Look in your mirror today. Take a few moments to congratulate yourself. You are beginning to love and approve of yourself, or at least to be willing to do so. Wherever you are in the process, celebrate the progress you have made so far. I celebrate you and your commitment to your mirror work. The more mirror work you do, the more aware of your self talk you become. If I asked you to play a tape of your inner dialogue today, what would it sound like? Would you be listening to negative affirmations like, I'm so stupid, I'm such a klutz, nobody asks me what I think? Why are there so many inconsiderate people? Is your inner voice constantly picking at everything? Are you seeing the world through critical eyes? Do you judge everything? You stand in self righteousness? So many of us have such a strong habit of judgment and criticism that we cannot easily break it. I used to be a constant complainer, full of self pity. I loved a wallow in the pits. I don't know that I was perpetuating situations in which to pity myself. I didn't know any better in those days. It is so important to do your mirror work because it makes you acutely aware of judgments and negative self talk and allows you to release your inner critic as soon as you can. You will never be able to love yourself until you go beyond the need to put yourself down and make life wrong. Should go beyond all this putting yourself down and you think everything is going wrong. You should cross all this self talk. As a little baby, you were so open to life. You looked at the world with eyes of wonder unless something was scary or someone harmed you. You accepted life just as it was. Later, as you grew up, you began to accept the opinions of others and make them your own. You learn how to criticize. What helped me eventually was that I started to listen to what I was saying. I became aware of my inner critic and I worked to stop my self criticism. I began to say positive affirmations in front of my mirror without quite knowing what they meant. I just kept saying them over and over again. I started with the easy ones. I love myself. I approve of myself. Then I graduated with these. My opinions are valued. I release the need to criticize myself. I release the need to criticize others. After a while, I started noticing that positive changes were beginning to take place. See, this is how it starts. And she is a beautiful example here for us that what she's done practically and what results she has seen, not only in her life, and she guided many in many people's life. She has seen and she has wrote so many books on this to heal yourself, to love yourself. Then after a while, I started noticing that positive changes were beginning to take place. When you work on releasing your inner critic, you too will begin to notice changes. I believe that criticism shrivels our spirits. It reinforces the belief I am not good enough. It certainly doesn't bring out the best in us. But when you release the inner critic, you get in touch with your higher self. See, our higher self is always ready to communicate with us, to connect with us. But we are building so many layers of blocks between the guidance that those messages won't come to us because of those all the clouds which we have built between us and our higher guidance. So here, Louise Hay is also saying, you will get in touch with your higher self. So let's check. Are you learning to play a tape of positive affirmations in your mind? Are you paying attention to your thoughts and replacing negative thoughts with positive affirmations? By doing mirror work, you will become more aware of your inner voice and what you say to yourself. Then you will be able to release the need to pick on yourself all the time. And when you do, you will notice that you no longer criticize others so much. When you make it okay to be yourself, then you automatically allow others to be themselves. Their little habits no longer bothers you as much. You release the need to change others as you want them to be. See the conditions we put on others, so and so have to behave this way. We all do, for kids especially. So we will get that kind of maturity, how to handle things, how to understand other people's, how other people's are judging us and why they are judging us. We will get to know in that deeper level. So when you make it okay to be yourself, then you automatically allow others to be themselves. Their little habits no longer bother you as much. You release the need to change others as you want them to be. Then, as you stop judging others, they release the need to judge you. See, everybody is a reflection. When you, what you do, that is what reflects you. So when you stop that judgment, one which is coming from others also will stop. Everybody gets to be free. So this is how we create the bondages, the ties between anyone. What we think, we attract, and that's what will come in front of us, reflections. So by releasing the judgment within you towards others, they will also release that judgment towards you, and everybody gets to be free. Our feelings, our thoughts in actions. There is no need to feel any guilt or shame about them. They serve a purpose. And when you release the negative thoughts from your mind and body, you allow space inside for others, more positive feelings and experiences. Now, let's affirm it is now safe for me to release my inner critic. Say it with me. It is now safe for me to release my inner critic and move into love. It's now safe for me to release my inner critic and move into love. So this Louise here is also saying, right? Initially, she don't know what she was doing. She was just repeating the things, looking into the mirror, the positive things. But later on, it started affecting her life, how it has changed positively, how things she was attracting. That so this is, you may feel like repeating this every day. What is this silly thing going on? But there are proven results. for doing the affirmations every day, looking at yourself. Now, let's do a mirror work exercise. Take out your mirrors. Your day 6 mirror work exercise. Find a quiet place with a mirror where you will feel safe, where you won't be disturbed. Look into the mirror. Look straight into your eyes. If you're still uncomfortable doing this, then concentrate on your mouth or your nose. So if you're unable to see your eyes and speak, you can concentrate on your mouth or nose. Then talk to your inner child. Your inner child wants to grow and blossom and needs love, acceptance, and praise. You need all this. You don't need anybody else's praises, acceptance, or approvals. You need your own first. So it starts from you. And your inner child is craving for all these words, that love. And it wants to grow and blossom, and that needs all this. So say these affirmations today, looking at yourself. If you're not feeling comfortable looking in your eyes, you can look somewhere else and say, I love you. I love you. And I know you are doing the best you can. You are perfect just as you are. I approve of you. I love you. I love you. And I know you're doing the best you can. You're perfect just as you are. I approve of you. You may want to do this exercise several times before you truly feel that inner voice is less critical. Do what feels right for you. So now we are really getting that feeling, going into the deeper layers of ourselves. Till now, we're just practicing to get used to a mirror, to start loving ourselves. Now we are getting into the depths of what we are holding inside. And who needs it most? Our inner child. The child within us needs all this to hear and feel so that all that we are holding on can release out from us. Now, journaling exercise for day 6. The power is within you. Your day 6 journaling exercise. Take out your books. Let's write day 6. Make a list of 5 things you criticize yourself for. 5 things. Now, go down the list and beside each item, write the date on which you begin to criticize yourself. For this particular thing, if you can't remember the exact date, approximate. Are you amazed at how long you have been picking on yourself? This habit of self criticism has not produced any positive changes, has it? Did you notice any changes since then? Because you're criticizing yourself so much. Criticism doesn't work. It only makes you feel bad. So be willing to stop it. Change each of the 5 criticism on your list to a positive affirmation. Change it into a positive word now. All the 5 which you have written. Carry this list with you when you notice yourself being judgmental. Take out the list of affirmations and read it a few times. Better yet, read it aloud in front of your mirror. So you're training yourself, change into the positivity of what self criticism you have. That's the reason here Louise Hay is suggesting to take this paper with you, and whenever you feel the judgment and the criticism you are doing to yourself, read out these positive affirmations which you have written to replace them. So initially we have to read out because in that moment our mind doesn't come into that present moment and we cannot correct ourselves, most of us. That awareness, we need to build that awareness. That's the reason we are asked to look into the list and reminding ourselves. This, as you keep on practicing, you can do it on your own without anything. You can just come into that your loving space and empower yourself. Say those affirmations to yourself. So it will become a habit. And that's how the environment and yourself keep changing. So now, your heart thought for day 6. Your heart thought is, I love and accept myself exactly as I am. I love and accept myself exactly as I am. We all have areas of our lives that we think are unacceptable and unlovable. If we are really angry with parts of ourselves, we often engage in self abuse. We abuse alcohol, drugs, or cigarettes. Certain people get into this addiction, right? Because of this lack of self love. That's what they feel the love is in those things. And when they take that intoxications, they feel comfortable in that at least for some time they feel I'm loved. And they think that is kind of love to them. So this is all happens when we don't accept ourselves, when we don't love ourselves, we look in outer things. That's how we attract, and that's what we get stick to those certain things. This is how these addictions, because there is an inner child that needs to be healed inside, that needs love. How many times heart thought, whenever you feel that you are criticizing yourself, you're not approving yourself, not accepting yourself, say this: I love and accept myself exactly as I am. So at that moment, you need this. This is what heart thought. When your mind is not listening to you, your heart, you should listen through your heart. Then over we overreact and we beat ourselves up emotionally. One of the worst things we do, which cause more damage than anything else, is criticize ourselves. We need to stop all criticism. Once we get into the habit of not criticizing ourselves, it is amazing how we stop criticizing other people. We realize that everyone is a reflection of us. And what we see in other person is what we can see in ourselves. See, this is the very subtle thing here. We need to get hold of this point. Why we see something wrong in others? Because that wrong is inside us. That is how our belief is. That is the reason we only look at that point. Instead of the positive point, we only look at the negative point. Because there is something within us that needs to be addressed. Everyone is a reflection. So here Louis Hay is also saying same thing. So what we see in others is we can see in ourselves. That is what we see in ourselves. That's why we point out certain things. When we complain about someone, we are really complaining about ourselves. When we can truly love and accept who we are, there is nothing to complain about. We cannot hurt ourselves and we cannot hurt another person. Let's make a vow, like a vow, that we will no longer criticize ourselves for anything. From now on, just take a strong determination that I'm not going to criticize myself anymore. This is your attitude from now on. I'm not going to criticize no matter what. I'm going to look myself with that loving eyes. I'm going to love myself. I'm going to give all the love that is needed for me. If you yourself don't accept, and that is what you see in others too. I don't accept this person because there is a conflict in you that you're not accepting others. So starts it with you yourself within you. So if you have any questions till now, please ask because we're going to start our meditation. or you want to share anything that you feel is necessary in this time to add to this point, so to make this concept even more easy for everyone to understand.
So I have a question.
Yeah.
So when I am thinking in my mind about somebody that, he is not honest, or he is not responsible, or he is not accountable, or he is not doing what he said he will do.
Mm.
That means, am I having all those in me? Am
Mm.
I not doing? Am I not honest? Am I not accountable, or am I not responsible? That is that the meaning? That is why I am finding the same fault in him.
Yeah, then you need to see where, in what situation you are holding that kind of criticism for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
It
Okay.
can be so subtle that you won't even recognize that, oh, for this, I'm feeling that I'm not being honest with myself. So they are all your reflections. They're trying to teach you to,
Mm,
hey, look into yourself. There is something going on within you. Try to
mm,
address that. That's the reason I'm being your messenger. That they are just the messengers here.
mm. Okay. So some area I have a feeling that I am not honest to myself. So I feel the other person is not honest.
Mm. Because you are pinpointing that thing, right?
Mm,
You
yeah.
what suppose, just in general, if we want to buy certain car, certain color,
Mm.
and on the road we'll start noticing only that. Or if
Exactly.
you want
Yes, I
any
have
cloth,
experienced it.
right?
Yeah.
This is how it is. Whatever is there, we'll start noticing only that. Instead of, there
Mm,
are many hundred of good things in them, but we
mm,
only focus there because that's how we have in us.
mm,
So this is the reason these kind of list you write down, right?
mm,
Those will help you out to analyze where that is,
mm,
where you're getting stuck.
mm. Okay. Thank you, Kit.
Yeah.
But what if you also have like an analytical mind? You tend to analyze a lot and analyze and critique is part of analysis.
Mhm.
So how is that not a good thing? Or I mean, it turns into a bad thing, but having a critical mind is also a good thing.
Yeah, which is empowering you in a positive way, which is not pulling you down. If it is empowering you in a positive way, a good critic, right? Good criticism. Rather than hurting yourself, you are flourishing, you're blossoming through this. Then you are encouraging yourself. Be a good critic. Difference. Hope.
Got it, got
Yeah. That's what you talk, what you keep, that is important here. Self talk.
it.
Yeah.
Can I say?
Yeah. Please go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, the last 2 days before, I had decided to start meditating for 3 hours.
Mhm.
So it was because of some reason, like I couldn't do it, or because of the work, or because my daughters come at that time, or because of some reason I'm not able to continue to do it for 3 hours. So I started pushing myself internally, like, you're not able to do this. What is this? You can't do this. I'm not finding time. I hit myself, no, pushing myself, and today it became too much for me. I'm
Mm.
like, oh, I have to cook for my daughter. Because of that, I'm not able to meditate. See, so many things are coming in my way. All these things, they always come and bother me. I cannot read books and all. And it became too much. And suddenly, half an hour before, I said, stop it. I could not take it anymore. I said, it's okay. If I'm not able to do any of these things, that's fine. But I'm not going to hurt myself. So I think because of the last 5 days, I think I've reached this stage where I can say that no, I'm not going to hurt myself anymore. This needs to be stopped. It's okay. I'll find out how I can do this. Even though I cannot do it, that's fine. But I'm not going to hurt anymore. So I think this is where I've reached right now.
Yes. So don't keep conditions. Here, um,
So which
I'll
is a
go into
mind which
little
is
different.
So which is the mind which is say, see, I had decided actually I'm going to meditate for 3 hours. But which is the mind, it's the same mind which is pushing me also and saying that you can try. So it's like
Hmm.
same mind is saying both the things. Like, it's okay. You cannot do it now. But all these 2 days, I've been fighting with myself. I've been pushing myself.
Yeah. So if you determine I want to do certain hours, maybe try to put small, go small windows. Then when you achieve, you will get that satisfaction, and that satisfaction will create that time space for you. When you get into that mode, you will have that manifestation attracting frequency, that you yourself will have that ability to you will be surprised to see, oh my god, I'm able to sit 3 hours. Right now you are in a mode, no, I have to do it, no, I have to do it. You're putting conditions and you are kind of blocking it. That's the reason all the frustration is coming. When you say, I can do it, I will do it, and start aiming and that get that satisfaction feeling, that will open up.
So short intervals, start with short intervals and then
Ah,
slowly increase to 3
because
hours.
you need to get that feeling that you are able to do sit comfortably and happily. When you have that feeling, that feeling is what creating that uh, scenario for you.
The small goodies kind of a thing. Like,
Ah,
keep, yeah, I can do it.
that
I can do this. Okay.
yeah, then you get that satisfaction, right? Then you will have that. Oh yeah, you feel good. Then happy things. Whoever is bothering you, also you will be happy handling them good. Then that atmosphere you're creating, that frequency you're creating, that energy you're creating, and that you will grab. That is what you attract. So this is why we need to aim small and then go big. If
Okay.
bigger you're aiming and getting frustrated, that is what you're attracting. And that is what keeps coming to you. Then people will deliberately come and bother you, irritate you, and the phone calls will come at that time.
Right.
Someone will shout at you, or something is going on. The big kids need you at that time when you sit. These all
Right.
will come because
Perfect.
that is what is there inside.
Correct. Correct.
So this is the manifestation skill is you
Right.
should feel from within.
Right. Right. And sometimes I feel the childhood, the thinking process also comes in between. This is a mixture of all, I feel sometimes. Today only it happened. One of our elderly lady, she had visited the US. So she got two t-shirts, one for me. I'm just a known person, no, and we are known. And there's another lady also whom I know. She also got t-shirt for her, one for me and one for her. So she got it from two different companies. So there my mind started comparing. So see, that company is so good and yours is not that great. See, always this happens to you. All these dramas, it happened and happened. I didn't know what to do. I was like, why am I making myself so sad? I can see that, these thoughts are making me sad. I'm not able to avoid them. I'm not able to take them. I didn't know how to process them, like then I just was there with me. I just told, I just prayed, higher self, please guide me. I don't know what to do in this situation because this has happened in my childhood. When I was not with my parents, I used to be with my grandparents. So when I saw the other kids with their parents, I used to compare myself. Oh, see, the parents do so much for them. So this is the same thing which has come here now. I can see that the comparison. I can see it's happening, but I don't know how to deal with it now. So I was like, please, higher self, please guide me. I want to heal this part of me. uh, so can you help me with this thought? Maybe how?
Now, the second part is inner child. This is what
Yeah,
we are heading there.
right.
So, for now, just what they have instructed, right? Turn into a positive thing. Say, focus what is good in that t shirt, not what brand it is, whatever it is, what you like in that t shirt. Focus there. You like the color or the pattern in that or the cloth. Focus on those things. Appreciate it.
And
There
I
your
don't
focus should
even.
turn.
And actually, I asked my mind now, how do we know that this brand is not good? Do you actually know that? So I asked
No,
this
don't be
logic.
don't be that. Don't be hard on you. Focus on the thing which is good. This is what
Okay,
self-criticism, right? You're being hard
okay,
on you. Don't do that.
right. Okay,
Now
okay,
that is what you are grabbing. Now you're attracting. Don't do that.
okay.
Love yourself. Love, okay, I choose this nice t-shirt. It will go good with this certain pant or certain skirt. And oh, these earrings will go good with this. Give, go positive aspect. Turn into a positive aspect. So instead of saying, help me to higher self, see how you can deviate from that situation to something else, which is opposite to that. Look for good things in that. That is how your shift happens.
And what when I self-reflected on myself, why I criticize myself, first of all, right? So when I look at all my expectations are really, really unrealistic. It is like the top peak of the mountain. In the schools we have been conditioned. You have to get the highest marks. You have to get the first rank. You know, in that kind of environment when we study, I always want to be the first. I always want to be the toppest performance. So that high expectation, if I am not meeting, then criticism immediately starts in me. So I had to reduce my expectation. Uh, Otherwise, the criticism, I don't match with my expectation, then criticism automatically kicks off. So that's what I realized. I had to reduce my expectation to what I really can, not what I should be.
I mean, don't reduce in any way.
Mm,
If you want to be a topper,
mm,
just say, okay, I can do it. I
mm,
can be a topper, but don't get attached to it. If I don't be a topper, I'll get upset.
mm,
Say, I will be a topper,
mm,
then work towards it.
mm,
If you, whatever you can, be very like, I can do what,
mm,
study this much time, I can spend this much time. When you
mm,
love certain things, you
mm,
will achieve that.
mm,
When you punish yourself, push yourself to a
mm,
level that it is bothering you, troubling you,
mm,
then the result will definitely affect you.
mm,
When your journey towards it is loving, you're
mm,
enjoying it. Yeah, I
mm,
like to study. I'm very eager to learn,
mm,
get more knowledge, wisdom out of this, what it
mm,
is teaching me. The
mm,
love will open up the things for you that you will
mm,
try to understand between the lines what it is telling you.
mm,
And you will get it so deep into it that you will get that first rank.
mm.
So, this is the way to go.
Okay, got you. Yeah, thanks, Kit.
One more thing that we were talking about earlier is a lot of times how, like, everything is so connected. Sometimes when you, this is how I think about brand is I am the brand. So when I wear something, how do I feel about it? And and to be honest, that has worked so much magic. So even if it's something, it I actually never cared about brand. I care about what it does for me. So if there is a shirt, I got it. Obviously, the significance of somebody remembering you is so much, so big, because when you're out there, somebody to take a thought to get something for you, that is amazing in itself. So when I get something and I put that my with love on myself, that this came with love, and when I put that with additional love on myself, that looks so magical on me, and it just adds to me. I mean, it does what it doesn't have doesn't show anymore. What it does for me takes over. And anything, and I'm not joking, that there are stuff that people wear, and then when I wear that stuff, it looks different. Why? Because I put my energy in it, of love, that this is mine, and it is for me, and it's making me look good, and there is a big difference. And when I started doing it consistently, I wear normal stuff, but it looks so good. So the energy that you carry with what you are wearing also has an impact. So the brand diminishes altogether, and the feeling of that also diminishes, because the brand might be something for your mind, but your body is actually what wears it and what shows it and the energy that comes out of it. So maybe put some thought there, and um, then that thought might become smaller, of what of the comparison will go away. You will start focusing on the effect of what it does for you, and then at that point you will stop caring about what to buy, uh, what name to buy. Instead you'll start saying, what am I attracted to, what is talking to me, what am I what is pulling me towards it. And it's actually very natural when you go out there, certain times when certain colors come to you, certain you want to wear certain types of styles. All of that is inner, and you will start focusing more on that, and actually that will enhance your connection with things, and it will make it more enjoyable. Even dressing up, you will stop fidgeting and worrying so many things about how to impress the other person, but instead you start feeling that, how do I want to feel today, how do I want to look today. So those things will come, and I think it's just part of letting go of a very small thing of wanting to impress, and instead wanting to dress. So your feminine side will take over, and that comparison will definitely go away, become less. I think it doesn't ever go away, but you are now dressing not to impress, but dressing to dress yourself. So just a thought.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect thought. Thank you so much for sharing. Yeah, we look for approvals from others. That is what we are changing here. We should approve ourselves, not others. Great, great share. If anybody have any more questions or anything they want to share, please go ahead. Okay, let's start our meditation. So your day 6 meditation topic is, we are free to be ourselves. So this is the topic. Let's sit in meditation. If you have glasses, please remove. Sit comfortably. Come to your present moment by observing your breath. Let's not drift away in the thoughts of past and future. Here, right in this moment, we are here to love ourselves. This is your me time. Be with yourself. Completely be here. Don't be with someone else in the thoughts. And don't play any characters of being a mother, father, sister, friend, neighbor, whatever character you are in. Just let that go for this moment. In this present moment, you're breathing and sitting here. So put your focus here. Observe the inhalation and the exhalation of your breath. Your calm, peaceful breath. It's tranquil. Relax yourself. anything is bothering you, that's your mind's play. Just put it aside. We don't need it right now. We can handle our mind later. Say to yourself, this is my me time. And I'll be here completely. Power is within you to change yourself, your circumstances, your situations. In order to be whole, you must accept all of yourself. So let your heart open. Make a plenty of room in there for all parts of yourself. The parts you are proud of. The parts that embraces you. You're perfect the way you are. You designed yourself. Each part of your body with so much love and care. You have beautiful hair, magnificent eyes, gorgeous smile. The love which is within your heart. It's a beaming energy of light. As you open it up, let it flow all over you. It's making your skin glow with love, the inner joy. This love you see through your eyes, the people you adore. This your love you're seeing out there. You are adorable. You are as beautiful as the sunrise. As calm as the night sky. As soothing as the waves of ocean. You're perfectly beautiful the way you are. Everything about you is amazing. The way you look, the way you speak, the way you smile. The parts you reject, the parts you love, they are all you. You're beautiful. We all are. When your heart is full of love for yourself, and you have so much to share with others, let this love now fill your room. The love which is emitting from within your heart Let it expand, spread all over your body and your energy field. Let it fill in the room where you're sitting. And radiate it all to the people you know. Now visualize people you care about are in the room with you. So they can receive this beautiful love which you're emitting out from your heart. The love which is overflowing. And receive this love. You're full of love. Radiating out to all the people you love. Beautiful. Feel the flow of love. From your heart, it's reaching to their heart. There's only love here. Now see the child in each of these people dancing as children dance, skipping and shouting, turning somersaults and cartwheels, filled with the experience, joy. Expressing all the best of the child within. Let your inner child go and play with the other children. Let the child within you dance. Let the child feel safe and free. And let the child be all that is ever needed to be. You're perfect, whole, and complete. and all is well in your wonderful world. And so it is. See the child so happy, carefree, laughing, having fun. Enjoying every moment as it is. Visualize what you love the most. Be there. Be that there. You love to dance. Dance there. You love to paint. Paint there. The most loving thing just close to your heart. Do it there as a child. Breathe the fresh air within you. You're so loved. Everything is taken care for you. You are just being yourself. Be this love. Be this joy. Be the beautiful self you are. You're perfect. Let the child within you do whatever it wants to do. Everything is open for you. You're very safe. Loved. The embrace of a hug, the warmth, you have all that. Love yourself. Hug yourself. Nurture yourself. Free yourself. Now gently get back yourself, your physical body. Know that you're completely loved, taken care, free. Safe. Wiggle your toes. Unclasp your hands. Place them over your eyes. A beautiful smile on your face, full of love within. The count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Open your eyes. Thank you so much, everyone, for giving this opportunity. Love yourself more. Don't criticize yourself. Practice the exercises. Whatever negative thoughts you get, immediately turn it to positive one. You think you're just saying, but that is going and sitting there, subconscious. This is how we correct our thinking.
Meditation was so deep. Thank you so much, Kirti.
Thank you.
Shall I close?
Yes.
conclude. And
Yeah. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Have a beautiful